Cleveland Indians. Live baseball here on MLB. Your way next. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too. 94 to that comeback at a left-hander zip and bring it back over home plate. Over breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a serve, but it's nasty. He's have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to send.
And we are Cleveland. Strikes now. Kluber playing here. The fourth.
But this game, an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Kluber. Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Just underway here in Cleveland. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a one-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Moncada leads off second with one gone in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez gonna have to hurry, and there's out number 2. So here is Avisail Garcia. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. Just getting underway on MLB Network. James Shields gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game, James Shields on the mound. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind an account. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis.
Go, Jason. Come on, Jason, let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
Popped him up. Sanchez on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, just a 1 for 9. And the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
And they'll try and tempt him, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Up next for Chicago, Wellington Castillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chisenhall has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Let's go, Indians!
That's by him for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
All even now, 2-2. Now another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball one. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box, Leury Garcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. Anderson is off at first with two away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2. As it's well wide at first. Another 2-2 offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Here's Michael Brantley. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's a .314 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 6, first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Anderson trying to get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep, rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Let's go, Kwai.
A 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on MLB Network. Settling in now, Yolmer Sanchez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley sprinting after it. Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it, and he's safe.
You know, D-roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one.
Nice swing.
Tilson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Let's go, Indians.
A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here's the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. Kipnis on to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Roberto Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Roberto Perez.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in, Bradley Zimmer. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And the Indians walk off.